obsessing over a 24-year-old's $50,000 scholarship.
I'm interested in truth,
beneath
Vivek.
you.
It's on your cap that you wear.
And
I'm interested in truth.
And Mehdi, that's why I released 20.
Mehdi,
that is why I released 20 years of tax records. Tell your friends in the Biden administration to do the same thing.
Vivek out here trashing these boys. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Get the merch link in the description section. Put in Trump 4X. Put in Trump 4X, get 30% off. Brandon, why are you giving 30% off? Because it's not about the money. Of course, we got to make a living around here. We got to pay our employees. There's a cost to develop this and build this. But I don't need to maximize profit on this. You know, I give you 30% off because I want more people to wear this shirt. I want more people to represent what they feel and challenge these fake indictments against Donald Trump. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get a notification anytime I go live, make a video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, Vivek Ramaswamy. The best alternative right now, in my opinion, to Donald Trump would be Vivek Ramaswamy. If Donald Trump were to go to prison, I would consider Vivek Ramaswamy to take his place and be in political office. Now, it's not a clean Vivek Ramaswamy because I do think that my boy Ron DeSantis will be an incredible president. I honestly believe he'll be an incredible president. But is he bold enough? Will he challenge the status quo enough? And I'm not sure that's why he bumps to number 3 in a close race between him and Vivek. But as far as Vivek Ramaswamy, the dude cannot lose against these leftists. I love to see him go on television and be able to challenge the other side. This is something that other candidates are not doing well at. Vivek Ramaswamy was on Breakfast Club. Vivek Ramaswamy on MSNBC, DNC, CNN. You go down the list. DNC ain't a thing, but you go down the list. You see him challenging the other side. I think he was on Bill Maher. He's challenging the other side. He was on Al Sharpton show, challenging the other side. Now here is another example of him pulling his belt out and whooping these Democrats, these leftists, into oblivion verbally. So I'm going to play this clip. This is going viral. Everybody's talking about this clip, so I had to do my reaction to it. I haven't watched the full clip, but I saw a little bit of it, and I know Vivek is just destroying these leftists because they have no integrity, they have no standards, and they get embarrassed every time a conservative is opposing them with logic, understanding, and intelligence. Roll the clip.
You say you are anti-identity politics, anti-affirmative action in a party that hates the Soros name, yet you accepted a Paul and Daisy Soros scholarship at law school that was specifically set up for the children of immigrants. It was an affirmative action scholarship, and your defense for that is that you didn't have the money to pay for law school, even though you'd already made over $1 million at the time and made another $2 million.
My defense of that is somebody gives you a merit scholarship at the age of 24, you take it. At the age of 24, somebody gives you a merit scholarship, you take it. I didn't say I didn't have the money. I said at a time when I had a lot less money than now. $50,000
you said exactly I didn't have the money, Vivek. You keep forgetting your quote. You said when I didn't have the money.
So Mehdi, I've made this really easy for everybody. And I did this in the early weeks of the campaign. Yeah. I released 20 years of tax returns.
Yes, you did.
Something that no presidential candidate, let alone somebody who's successful in business, has done. I challenged Democrats and Republicans alike, including the Biden family, to do it.
And
you know what? I released it so that you could look at them, so we can have an honest conversation.
Much. And I appreciate that.
The funny thing I've learned,
I do appreciate that. It's something Trump should learn from
transparency is important.
Look,
it's already open and everybody can see it.
Exactly. We have 2009.
But the fact of the matter is, you know what I would advise every 24-year-old should take
2009 and 2010. You made $750,000. You had the money to pay for law school. You didn't need a Soros affirmative action scholarship that you now criticize.
I mean, none of this is worthy, but if you think it is, let's get to the detail. That was actually the first big piece of money.
Anti-affirmative action.
See, he don't want to talk over the man. Let me just tell you how these dumb leftists always put themselves in a pickle. How are you going to tell that man that if he made $700,000 in 1 year, which probably doesn't include the taxes he had to pay, that he can't take a $50,000 scholarship? How you going to tell him that he should spend $50,000 on school when he can get a free scholarship? Who are you to tell him that $50,000 is not a lot of money to him? Why would you, instead of spending, see, this is the reason why poor people stay poor and other people get rich. $50,000, if you manage your money right and you flip that money, you a hustler, you can roll that $50,000 into building that money into something greater. Why would you spend it on a university, your university academic funding? Why? when you're going to get it for free? Take that $50,000 and build it into something else. Vivek Ramaswamy can do whatever he want to do with his money. Why are you even complaining? The man said, when I didn't have the money, maybe making $700,000 a year ain't the money. Making $20 million may be the money. Wrote a clip.
You took a scholarship for immigrants.
I'm anti-affirmative action.
So why did you take a scholarship for the children of immigrants?
Which falsehood would you like me to address? The financial one or the one about my views on affirmative action? Because I can go in whichever order you'd like.
On
the financial piece of it. Not at the time that I had applied for the scholarship that fall.
Yes, you did.
That December.
Yes, you did, Vivek. This is awkward for you because you did. I've got the tax returns in front of my face.
No, it's not awkward for you. Yes, on December 31st, when the application for the scholarship was that October. Mehdi, you're wasting your time on childish details in October of that year when I applied for that scholarship. And it was, well, guess what? The bonuses that a hedge fund pays, and it's a shame that, again, you don't have to be an expert on this, but if you're going to spout out, you better know something about it. People pay at a hedge fund the bonuses at the end of a year. And on December 31st, that's when I was paid. I applied for the scholarship that September, and I did not grow up in a wealthy family.
Vivek, you made more money the previous year.
I made $200,000 pre-tax or whatever it was.
No, you didn't.
And you know what?
No, you didn't. You're now telling flat. In 2009,
you have my tax returns in front of you. I don't remember what I made in 2009.
In 2009, you made $650,000. In 2010, you made less, $450,000. So the argument that you only made the money pre the scholarship, oh, so now we're bringing tax into it. We've been using gross numbers.
Now we bring a tax into it. Do you understand if you made $400,000 in 1 year, you're getting taxed at like 30 or 40%? That's just federal. Then you have state tax. I don't understand. See, these people don't understand money, and everybody that's listening to this is just eating it up on the MSDNC side, but they're not listening. They don't understand finances, brother. If you made $400,000, if I can do the math right now, you probably 50% of your income is going right out to taxes because you got a percentage of it going to state, percentage of it going to federal. You made $400 some $1,000 in 1 year. You probably only saw 200. Who is this man to say that making $200,000 is enough to waste $50,000 on college when you have a scholarship? Let me tell you how stupid these people are. At some point, when my child is old enough to go to college, I'll guarantee you I'll have enough money to pay for his college cash. I ain't paying for no college cash. The boy get a scholarship, he gonna take a scholarship. I'm not paying for his college. What weed are y'all smoking? I can be worth $400 billion. If my son get a full ride scholarship to go to a university, I ain't paying for college. It don't matter how much money I got. I can make the decision not to waste my money on college. Okay. Keep going.
Absolutely.
Vivek,
how much?
Wrong on this. Go back and check your tax returns.
$50,000 obviously makes a big difference.
And then you accepted a Soros scholarship for $50,000 when you didn't need it.
Well, you know what the fact is, Mehdi, is $50,000 did make a big difference to me back then. And anybody who has a few $100,000 in the bank is going to take $50,000 without strings attached. Take the scholarship. But my question for you is, why on earth are you, as an intelligent person interested in politics, obsessing over a 24-year-old's $50,000 scholarship?
I'm interested in truth,
beneath you.
It's on your cap that you wear. And I'm interested in truth.
And Mehdi, that's why I released 20 years. Mehdi, that is why I released 20 years of tax records. Tell your friends in the Biden administration to do the same thing.
Boom. Another beatdown from Vivek Ramaswamy. Brandon, why do you think this is a beatdown? They were talking over each other the whole time. It's very succinct and very simple at this approach. These people want to discredit Vivek Ramaswamy on every level. The man could have made $50 million and took a $50,000 scholarship. Who cares, bro? It's a good business practice to take free money. Free money. You cannot tell the man what he needs to do. If he brought in $700,000 in 1 year, maybe he want to invest it in something else the next year. Hey, poor guy, loser. You don't spend all the money you make. If you make $700,000, why can't the man put $600,000 in the savings account? You got to spend the money you make? Yes, it's just completely pointless. You arguing with a guy from when he was 20-some years old, taking $50,000 scholarship. He made enough money. Maybe he want to save his money and use their money for free. That's how the rich get rich and the poor stay poor. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. But I think Vivek Ramaswamy has to continue to punch these people in the head verbally because they're sitting here arguing about stupidity. They don't need to be talking about he took $50,000 from Soros or something stupid like that when he was a kid. It's irrelevant, dude. It's irrelevant. I'll give you an example right now, and people may get mad at me for this, and I don't care. There is opportunities for what they call black-owned businesses. There's grants. There's opportunities. People want a virtue signal all they want. Guess what? My business is a black-owned, established black-owned business. I had to go through the process to get it established. And God is my witness. You got a $400,000 grant, $50,000 grant. I'm taking that grant. Y'all want to play the game? I'll take the money and give it to the people that work here and give them, raises and be able to build a company. I'll take that money any day of the week. And then if I run for president and somebody go, you took a thing as a black-owned business, you don't believe in affirmative action. It's very simple to explain. The government want to throw the money out there, I'm gonna take the money. Just like they had PPP loans and they doing other stuff during COVID-19, take the money. I don't care, take the money, build your business. People were smart about taking the government's money. They could give it to me or they're gonna give it to some other fool that's pushing a false agenda. You're gonna get it from me or they're gonna give it to Ukraine. Get that government money in your pocket while you can. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.